2.4.3.69242. Prod. Actual. Battle. Net. Logging into battle. Net. Queued for login. 1. Connecting to Diablo 4 services. Right action button cancel. Queued. Right action button. Logging into Diablo 4. Right action button cancel. Items lose durability and become less effective when you revive from death. You can repair your equipment at a blacksmith. Chamber. Seasonal. 47. Bottom action button select left action button undo character delete. Return to game. Options. Logout.
Press any button.
2.4.3.69242. Prod. Logging into battle. Net. Queued for login. 1 minute. Connecting to Diablo 4 services. Right action button cancel. Queued. Right act. Logging into Diablo 4. Items lose. Chamber. Left. Return to game. Options. Font scale. Brightness. Enables. Master. Audio. Voice. Mic. Auto. Voice chat focus. Cinematics. Transcribe voice chat. Lord. Text. Dialogue. Lord. Dialogue. Auto detect. Micro. Auto. Voice chat focus. Auto detect voice activity. Voice chat focus. Lore book. Background opacity. Auto. Use. Read quest text. Screen reader speed.
24. Slider 24 of 100. Screen reader speed. Adjusts the speed of screen reader dictation. Screen reader voice. Screen reader speed. 4. Slider 4 of 100. Screen reader speed. Adjusts the speed of screen reader dictation. Return to game. Create new character. Return to game. Create new character. Return to logout.
Press any button.
2.4.3.69242. Prod. Actual. Battle. Net. Queued for login. Connecting to Diablo 4 services. Right queued. Right action logging into Diablo. Items location chamber. Seasonal. 47. Bottom action button select left action button undo character delete. Local. Barrier, 31%. Missed equipment, stinging, event joined. Wayward soul. Slay the enemies. Highborn style, spear. Hired 2, accelerating, stinging swarm. Hired mercenary, abilities.
Is someone there?
Left check, rocks, thrash. Break. Core. Abilities. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Available, stinging swarm. Stinging swarm.
Is someone there?
Stinging swarm. Stinging swarm. Stinging swarm.
Is someone there?
Stinging swarm. Stinging swarm. Barrier, 4%. Barrier, 31%. Carrot, highborn, spirit, abilities. With sharp, accelerated, withering, enhanced, withering fit. Basic skills. Course, rake. Enhanced rake. Enhanced black throat slicker. Black throat slicker, advantageous rake. Hitting at least one enemy with rake reduces your longest active cooldown by 0.5 seconds. You may only select one upgrade. Rampant rake, rake. Course, vigor, velocity. Balanced exertion. Your core skills cost 3% more vigor, but deal 5% increased damage. Not yet learned. Bottom action. Core skills spend basic skill. Crush. Basic skills deal damage. Grab. Defensive skills mitigate. Scourge. Counterattack. Touch of Death. Potency skills annihilate and Rabbit. Touch of Death. Potency. Centipede. Jaguar.
Welcome to my home.
Cool down, 15 seconds. Strike an enemy and infect them, dealing 10 damage. Potency skills and payback. Rep. SAR. Rank. Mirage. Gain 20% increased dodge chance. Focal point. Gain a bonus based on the weapon type you wield. Casting a focal point. Diminishment. Vulnerable enemies diminishment. Apex. You deal 3% in diminishment. Rank 2 Character high spirit abilities. 2. Hired mercenary. Hired mercenary. Active. Here. Abilities. Check with rake. 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 Thrash. Thrash. Rank 4/5. Thunder. Quill volley. SAR. Rank 4/5. Quill volley. Rank 4/5. Core. Eagle. Jaguar. Vigor cost 35. Hurl 5 feathers that pierce through enemies, each dealing 49. Rake. Abilities. Vigor 7. Vigor 50%. Vigor 9%. World boss spawning soon in Fractured Peaks. Wayward Soul. Right shoulder button. Blackguard. Vigor 29%. Wayward Blackguard. Vigor 57%. Blackguard. Shattering Desert Raptor. Blackguard. Life 74. Marks. Life 59%. Health and reinforcement. Fortified. 41% slash. Wayward Soul. Marksman. Vigor. Marksman. Life 36%. Marksman. Shattering Desert Raptor. You must die. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Central Barrier. Barrier, 28%. Fly Swarm. Marksman. Vigor 30%. Vigor Marksman. Marksman. Vigor 62. Hulkin reinforcement. Vigor 29%. Vigor 49%. Barrier 28%. Vigor 69%. Desert Raptor. Desert Raptor. Big Stone Snapper. Vigor Marksman. Vigor 9. Stone Snapper. Stone Snapper. Marksman. Big Scattered Remains. Vigor 40. Scattered Remains. Desert Raptor. Desert Raptor. Vigor 33%. Vigor 1%. Fortify 0% slap. Vigor 21%. Vigor 41%. Vigor 11%. Hulkin reinforcement. Vigor 31%. Vigor 5%. Vigor 25%. Carrot, highborn style. Left shoulder button. So. Manage. Right action button close. Calc. Social filter. Message of. Right action button close. Recommended for return to game. Options. Font scale. Bright. Say. Colorblind. View dis. Colorblind. View. Enable. Check. Control. Swap. Cursor. Evade. Interact and. Course. Mount. Mount. Lock target. Mount. Use potion. Left trigger. Use potion. Mount. Mount. Lock target. Lock target. Mount. Use potion. Use potion. Drink a healing potion. Use potion. Mount. Right trigger. Mount. Use. Tap. Auto. Evade. Skill slot 1. Top action button. Skill slot 1. Casts the ability assigned to this slot. Skills. Mount combat. Mount. Use town. Auto. Evade. Skills. Core skill slot. Skills. Lock. Pull. Act. Show. Zoom. Tug. Skip. Click. Toggle streamer mode. Return to game. Vigor 100%. Vigor 7. Vigor 52%. Vigor 14%. Flagger. Vulcan reinforcement. Flagger. Vigor 47%. Flagger. Vigor 100%. Flagger. Vigor 64%. Throat slitter. Flagger. Vigor 64%. Vigor 84%. Vigor 49%.
Perhaps surprise inside.
Right shoulder button. Interact. Vigor 69%. Vigor 89%. Left shoulder button. Hazard. Direct wave. Fractured peaks. Dungeon. Black Asylum. Directional path. Hazard. Dungeon. Waypoint. Waypoint. Same. Stash. Heal. Keji Stan. Vigor 52%. Bone Snapper. Rusted Sand. Bone Snapper. Bone Snapper. Bone Snapper. Vigor 41%. Marksman. Bone Snapper. Vigor 65%. Vigor 28%. Rusted Sands. Desert Raptor. Flagger. Desert Raptor. Flagger. Marksman. Vigor 43%. Fort. Vigor 63%. Flagger. Vigor 34. Savage. Zero. Savage Beast. Bone Snapper. Bone Snapper. Vigor 17%. Vigor 38%. Baskets. Fair Flagger. Vigor 35. Bloodthirsty Desert Rat. Vigor 57. Marksman. Vulcan reinforcement. Lightning 45. Vigor 60. Vigor 25%. Vigor 40. Vigor 81%. Vigor 44. Vigor 60. Vigor life 49. 48% slash. Bone Snap. Bone Snap. Vigor 29%. Vigor 49%. Barry. Fortify. Vigor 69%. World boss spawning soon in Fractured Peaks. Fortify. 30% slash. Fortify. 10% slash. Fortify. 0% slash. Entering Fields of Hatred. Blood-marked play. Knight Errant. Shallow Mudcrat. Scorpion. Knight Errant. Cleric. Herald. Tainted Copper. Herald. Knight Errant. Cleric. Knight Errant. Barrier. 0%. Copper Vein, Night Errant. Fleet Dune, Night, Marks, Buried Cache. Right shoulder button. Interact. Vigor 31%. Denchar. Here. Vigor 51%. Vigor 71%. Vigor 91%. Please reconnect the controller of Dysultanthif. P2 is connected. Press any button to join. Highborn style. Highborn style. Left shoulder button. Return to game. Option. Fonts. Color blind. Safe. Bright. Controller vibration. Swap. Core skills. Spur. Lock target. Left. Lock target. Use potion. Mount. Use potion. Use potion. Drink a healing potion. Mount. Use potion. Use potion. Drink a healing potion. Town. Skill slot. Town. Evade. Core skill slot. Use mount. Right trigger. Spur. Mount combat. Mount. Spur mount. Mount. Use town. Auto evade. Skill slot. Core skill slot. Skills. Skill. Interact and basic skill slot. Right shoulder button. Interact and basic skill slot. When pressed. Interact. If your target is an interactable object or non-playable character, your player will interact with that object or character. Basic skill. If your target can be attacked, your player will cast the ability assigned to your basic skill slot. Interact. Core skill. Top action button. Skill. Auto move. Town port. Use potion. Mount. Spur mount. Mount. Use potion. Mount. Locked. Mount. Town. Auto move. Auto. Town. Use potion. Town. Core skill slot. Skill slot. Skill. Evade. Auto. Town. Use. Mount. Spur. Mount. Use potion. Mount. 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 Use potion. Use potion. Mount. Spur. Mount. Lock target. Left shoulder button. Lock target. Return to game. Left shoulder button. Trials are not available. Left. Highborn. Spirit. Focus skills concept. Rake. Rank 4/5. Core. Jaguar. Rake. Thunder. Rake. Thrash. Thunder Spike. Rank 5/5. Basic. Eagle. Jaguar. Generate Vigor, 9. Quickly jab forward with a piercing strike dealing 119 damage. Your third attack pierces further, dealing 172 damage and reducing your evade cooldown by 5 seconds. Modifiers, Rake. Abilities. Left shoulder, Hashtag show pabn. Right action button close. Return to game. Right action. Social filter. Cage. Find a list of activity select. Drop down any. Done. Open world exploration. Fleeting hordes. Open world exploration. Drop down, drop any. Help, Legion, other. Legion, help, Fields of Hatred. Help, Legion, help, Fields of Hatred. Help, other, whispers. Strongholds. Legion events. Other. Whispers. World boss, whispers. Quests. Other, Legion events, Helltide. Other, strongholds. Quest, other, Helltide. Fields of hatred. Help, other. Help, any. Drop down, checkbox, drop down, drop down, any. Base game, vessel of hatred. Drop down option, checkbox disabled, checkbox disabled. Checkbox disabled. Leveling. Checkbox enabled. Checkbox disabled. Relaxed. Gameplay. Checkbox disabled. Checkbox disabled. Repeat runs. Checkbox disabled. Explore. Checkbox disabled. Checkbox enabled. Checkbox disabled. Quiet preferred. Checkbox disabled. Checkbox disabled. Focused. Checkbox disabled. Repeat runs. Checkbox disabled. Repeat run. Checkbox disabled. Checkbox enabled. Checkbox disabled. Drop down option 4 of 4. Drop down. Vessel of hatred. Drop down option 3 of 3. Your party is now listed. Social. Character, highborn style, profile, wardrobe, torso, head. Equipped. Runic skullcap of kinetic suppression. Legendary hell. Torso. Equipped. Hands. Slot trick legs. Equipped. Boneweave folds of disobedience. Legendary pan, feet. Equipped. Two-handed. Slot transmog, on. Ring. Equipped. Ring. Equipped. Neck. Equipped. Rahier. Fleet units. Scorched Stinger. Barrier, 28%. Scorched Stinger. 74%. Flight loaded corpse. Vigor 60. Vigor 79%. Skittering abomination. 41% flash. Loaded corpse. 65% flash. Scorched Stinger. Copper Fang. Barrier 28%. Shambling corpse. Shambling corpse. Shambling corpse. Barrier 0%. Slice one. Shambling corpse. Big slice one. Vigor 86%. Skittering abomination. Vigor 64%. Vigor 84%. Shambling corpse. Vigor 83%. Containers. Seething abomination. Light 19%. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. We're here. Fortify, 0% slash. Life 100%. Bleed dunes. Scorched Stinger, Desert Raptor. 28%. Desert Scorched Stinger. Scorched Stinger. Scorched Stinger. Pestilent Host. Twice Horn. Vigor 56%. Vigor 76%. Brittle Ruins, 30. Vigor 97%. Fleet Dunes. 8 containers. 8 Seeds of Hatred. Containers. 8 Seeds of Hatred. Malkin Reinforcement. Containers. 8 seeds. 10 seeds of 8 seeds. 8. Mothers chosen. Mothers chosen. Mothers chosen. Mothers chosen. Scorched Stinger. Scorched Stinger. Barrier. 0%. Skittering Abomination. Fortified. Skittering Abomination. Vigor 39%. Fleet Dunes. Vigor 59%. Vigor 22%. Barrier, 28%. Brittle Ruins. Fortified, 0% slash. Fleet Dunes. Vigor 63%. Vigor 83%. Here. Brittle Ruins. Here. Fleet Dunes. Copper Fang. Scorched Stinger. Scorched Stinger. Scorched. Vigor 90. Scorched Stinger. Scorched Stinger. Vigor 24%. Scorched Stinger. Vigor 58. Scorched Stinger. Vigor 22%. Containers. Vigor 42%. Halt. Baleful Chest. Right Trigger. Interact. Vigor 62%. Shambling Corpse. Vigor 83%. Fortified. 41% slash. Shambling Corpse. Withered Boneyard. Mother's Chosen. Mother's Chosen. Mother's Disciple. Mother's Disciple. Vigor 20%. Mother's Chosen. Barrier. Mother's Chosen. Mother's Chosen. Life 100%. Withered Boneyard. Vigor 62%. Mother's Chosen. Vigor 89%. Records, Alton Reinforcement. Vigor 100, Life 100%. Soul Hunter. Vigor 75%. Serrated Glaive, Vigor 95%. Barrier, 28%. Spawn of the Damned, Fleet Dunes. Barrier, Vigor 63, Vigor 26%. Malkin Reinforcement. Fleet Dunes. Vigor 68%. Barrier, 20, Life 96%. Cleric. Cleric. Barrier, 0%. Bone Snapper, Minion. Vigor 100%. Stone Hammer, minion. Barrel. Flag, minion. Pumpkin Reed, Fortified, 51% slash. 48%. Firing Marksman. Vigor 64%. Life 11%. Vigor 62%. Vigor 90%. Life 21%. Shallow Mud Crabs. Vigor 198. Life 56%. Life 67%. Shallow Mud 100. Barrier. Barrier 28%. Life 80%. Scorched Stinger. Vigor 100%. Flag. Flurry. Trap. Vigor 48. Copper Fade. Fortify. Flurry. Marks. Vigor 69%. Flurry. Marksman. Vigor 76%. Vigor 96%. Rahier. Base. Right trigger. Interact. Barrier. 88%. Flare. Vigor 92%. High arrow. Barrier. 0%. Marksman. Vigor 58%. Vegeta joined the party. Your hired mercenary is on standby and will return when you... Barrier, 28%. Vigor 98%. Flurry. Vigor 64%. Herald. Night Errant. Herald. Life 8%. Fast. Night Errant. Flurry. Minion. Vigor 63%. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Your equipment is close to breaking. Visit a blacksmith to repair. Bluetooth. Test up. Denture. Fortify. 0% slash. Life 100%. Vigor 100%. Right shoulder. Left, highborn style. Left. Open chat. Left shoulder button, right shoulder button cycle channels. Greetings. Party. Questions, answers, question, greetings. Answers. Trade. Questions. Greetings. Question, answer, coordinate, come here. Go to, I need, be right back, I'm back, I'm going back to my bag, I'm back, be right, I need, go to my, flag, danger, come here. Blacksoon 49. Flag, I'm back. Be right back. I need help. Be right back, I'm back. Bleed dudes. Barrier, 28%. Copper Bay. Vigor 100%. Scorched Stinger. Vigor 69%. Collar Desert Ground. Vigor 46. Scorched Stinger. Desert Ground. Life 90%. Level 48. Life 40. Life 21%. Vigor 38. Vigor 1%. Life 5. Vigor 60. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Your equipment is fully broken. Denchar. Life 100%. SWRM Vesselofridge 4. Bleep units. Containers. Barrier, 20 vigor 74%. Stone Night Errant. Night Errant. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Your equipment, Denshaw. Life 100%. Vigor 100%. Bleep units. Barrier, 28%. Shallow hub crabs. Night Errant. Barrier, 0%. Cleric. Night Errant. Rusted sands. Bring. Mark, Savage Beat, Scent, Flaggard. Skittering, Fly Swarm. Skittering Abomination. Vigor 40%. Skittering Abomination. Ultimate Reinforcement. Vigor 100%. Pestilent Hook. Skittering Abomination. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Central Routes. Life 100. Barrier, 28%. Forlorn Bat, Skittering Above, Fly Swarm, Pestilent Hook, Pestilent Host, Fly Swarm, Pestilent Host, Ultimate Reinforcement, Skittering, you will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Your equipment is fully, Central Routes. Life 100, Barrier, 28%. Wu Fort, 173. Barrier, 0%. Wu Fort, 173. Bone, Blacker. Vigor 69%. Flagger. Vigor 89%. Flagger. Bones down. Vigor 16%. Barrier 28%. Vigor 55%. Desert Raptor. Vigor 100%. Desert Raptor. Barrier. Desert Raptor. 7 feet. Life 50. Life 67%. Flagger. Vigor 81%. Life 13%. Life 27%. SWRM Falcon Reinforcement. Hellcaller Desert Raptor. Elite. Life Barrier 28%. Wu 5 173. Flagger. SWRM Vesselofridge 6. Life 48%. Vigor 58%. Life 58%. Vigor 78%. Vigor 98%. Life 68%. Taint, Flagger. Altkin reinforcement. Vigor 98%. SWR vessel overage 6. Flagger. Vigor 62%. Flagger. Vigor 9. Life 30%. Flagger. Life marksman. Vigor 27%. Marksman. Vigor 90. Flagger. Bone snapper. Vigor Flagger. Vigor 85%. Bone snapper. Bone snapper. Fiery marksman. Vigor 62%. Fiery marksman. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Your equipment is fully broken. Visit a blacksmith to repair. Central rise. Barrier, 31% life 100%. Right. Open chat, left shoulder button, right shoulder button cycle channels. Complete. Waves of darkness. Left shoulder button. Waves of darkness. Right shoulder button. Open chat. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button cycle channels. Right shoulder button. Open chat. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button cycle channels. SWRM vessel overage 7. Tominator joined the party, 4/4. Skittering of fly swarm, menu. Fly swarm, you will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Skittering abomination. Life barrier, 78%. Thundering skittering abomination. Altkin reinforcement. Vigor 50%. Fly swarm. Vigor 14%. Forlorn Babylon. Vigor 85%. Pestilent Post. Menu. SWRM vessel overage 7. Vigor 46%. Vigor 19%. Vigor 57%. Altkin reinforcement. Barrier 0. Vigor 56%. Central. Vigor 79%. Fly swarm. Vigor SWRM vessel overage 7. Barrier 28%. Skittering abomination. Fly swarm. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Your equipment is fully broken. Visit a blacksmith to repair. Dinzorig razor face. Central rise. Barrier 31%. Barrier 0%. Fly swarm, menu, help to revive vessel overage. Right trigger. Interact. SWRM vessel overage 7. Skittering abomination, menu. Vigor 69%. Vigor 90%. Forlorn Badla, Festering Host, Minion. Shambling Corpse. Shambling Corpse. Shambling Corp, Fly Swarm, Minion. Wretched Bloated Corpse Fiend. Life 97%. Dunes of Sorrow. Plague Maggot, Event Joy, Plague Maggot. Bloated Corpse Fiend. Spider. Fly Swarm. Spider. S. Right trigger. Base. Right trigger. S. Spider Hook. Spider Hook. Life 7. Trigger 50%. Spider Hook. Life 69%. Spider. Slain Villager. Vigor 76%. Slain Villager. Right trigger. Interact. Barrier 28%. Draining 52. Vigor 97%. Draining 50. Desolation's Reach. Draining 52. Draining 52. Barrier 0%. Draining 52. Galtma Bushland. Draining 52. Planesword, Moon Planesword, Moon Clan Shaman. Vigor 76%. Moon Clan Shaman. Vigor 25%. Moon Clan Shaman. Vigor 88%. Moon Clan Shaman. Moon Clan Mars. Moon Clan Mirage. Vigor 100%. Moon Clan Impaler. Blade Swarm. Moon Clan die. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Your equipment is fully broken. Visit a blacksmith to repair. Barrier 31% life 100%. Life 75%. Moon Clan Shaman. Moon Clan Mauler. Moon Clan Mirage. Life 72%. Moon Clan Impaler. Life 82%. Bloody Pile. Bloody Pile. Vigor 50%. Loose Stone. Right trigger. Interact. Vigor 70%. Stone Cache. Vigor 90%. Stone Cache. Right trigger. Desolation's Reach. Galtma Bushland. Right trigger. Interact. Loose Stone. Right trigger. Interact. Right trigger. Interact. Valley of the Strict Horror. Stone Wall. Horror. Area. Stone Wall. Vigor 97%. Horror. Life 69%. Horror. Life 80%. Barrier 28%. Life 90%. SPID or Horror Archer. Horror Archer. Life 100%. Spider Host. Horror SPID early. SPI Spider. Barrier. Vigor 67%. Vigor 87%. Horror. Barrier 28%. Horror. Horror. 89%. Horror. Horror Corpse Axe. Horror Corpse Axe. Life 74%. SWRM Vessel Overage 7. Vigor 40%. Barrier 20. Vigor 60%. SWRM Vessel Overage 7. Vigor 100. Horror Archer. Life 84%. Horror Captain. Vigor 69%. Horror. Vigor. Horror Archer. Vigor 95%. Horror Captain. Barrier 2%. SPID Erling. SWRM Vessel Overage 7. Horror Archer. Minion. Barrier 29%. Horror Archer. Minion. Horror Archer. Minion. Vigor 77%. SPID Erling. SWRM Vessel Overage 8. Vigor 98%. SWRM Vessel Overage 8. SPID Erling. SPID Erling. Horror Archer. Horror Corpse. Horror SPID Horror Archer. Horror Archer. Vigor 70. Vigor 100%. Life Cookie Flame Village. Horror Archer. Vigor. Horror Archer. Dreadful Horror. You have died. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Your equipment is fully broken. Horror Archer. Barrier. 31. Horror Archer. Minion. Alternate reinforced. Dreadful Horror. Vigor 81%. Life 24%. SWRM Vessel Overage 8. Vigor 58%. Barrier 28%. Vigor 78%. Desolation's Reach. SWRM Vessel Overage 8. Life 90%. Horror Archer. Life 100%. Horror Archer. Horror Archer. Life 90%. Horror Archer. Vigor 28%. Horror Archer. SWRM Marauder. Vigor 74%. Marauder. Vigor 94%. Arsonist. Razor Spike. Marauder. Life 82. Marauder. Life 70%. Slicing Claw. Razor Spine. Razor Spine. Bloodhawk. Bloodhawk. Alternate Razor Spine. Vigor 25%. Firebrand. Firebrand. Vigor 91%. Razor Spine. Life 80. Razor Spine. Vigor 19%. Marauder. Vigor 78%. Vigor 98%. Firebrand. Barrier 28%. Bloodhawk. 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 Vigor 62%. Vigor 52%. Firebrand. Vigor 76%. Vigor 96%. Arsonist. Razors. Vigor 26%. Razor Spine. Razor Spine. Vigor Arsonist. Vigor Marauder. Arsonist. Firebrand. 97. Firebrand. Vigor 64%. Razor Spine. Vigor 97%. Marauder. Bloodhawk. Bloodhawk. Marauder. Marauder. Vigor Bloodhawk. Vigor Arsonist. Arsonist. Vigor 70%. Firebrand. Marauder. Vigor 100. Firebrand. Vigor 83%. Firebrand. Vigor 63%. Aldkin Reinforcement. Barrier 28%. Razor Spine. Marauder. Scorcher. Scorcher. Marauder. Marauder. Razor Marauder. Scorcher. Marauder. Vigor 40%. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive a checkpoint. Your equipment is fully broken. Visit a blacksmith to repair. SWRM Vessel Overage 9. Area 31%. SWRM Vet Step. SWRM Vessel Overage 9. Razor Spine. Razor Spine. Razor Spine. Razor Spine. Razor Spine. Vigor 64%. Vigor 84%. Barrier 28%. SWRM Vessel Overage 9. Vigor 26, Vigor 51%, Vigor 76, Vigor 46%. Aldkin Reinforcement. Vigor 67%. Vigor 87%. Firebrand. Razor Spine. Vigor 25%. Firebrand. Razor Spine. Vigor. Razor Spine. Razor Spine. Vigor 73%. Vigor 100%. Firebrand. Firebrand. Air Marauder. Razor Spine. Marauder. Razor Spine. Marauder. Vigor 84%. Razor Spine. Razor Spine. Bloodhawk. Marauder. 5%. Scorcher. 1%. Razor Spine. Firebrand. 48%. Firebrand. Barrier 28%. Bloodhawk. 159%. Unlocked Slicer. Razor Spine. 93%. Bloodhawk. Johnny Walker 8. Marauder. Vigor 63%. Marauder. Arsonist. Marauder. Johnny Walker 8. Firebrand. Wretched Slicer. Life 18%. SWRM Vessel Overage 10. Life 47. SWRM Vessel. Johnny Walker 8. Aldkin Reinforcement. Vigor 10%. Johnny Walker 8. Marauder. Marauder. Scorcher. Mini. Scorcher. Vigor Life 24%. Vigor 6%. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Your life 100%. Barrier 28%. Johnny Walker 8. Barricade. Slink. Barricade. Aldkin Reinforcement. Galdma Bushland. Johnny Walker 9. Bone Wall. Horror. Bone Wall. Vigor. Horror Argent. 89%. Life Horror Captain. Vigor 83%. Horror Captain. Horror Archer. Horror Archer. Barrier 28. Horror. Barrier 0%. Horror Corpse Axe. Horror Captain. Life Vigor 53. Hulk reinforcement. Vigor 16%. Horror Archer. Vigor 36%. Horror. Barrier. Vigor. Life. Vigor 7. Vigor 100%. Life 79%. Barrier 0%. Horror. Horror Corpse Axe. Horror. Vigor 60. Horror Corpse Axe. Horror Corpse Axe. Horror Corpse Axe. Vigor 13%. Barrier. Vigor 33%. Directional pad right. Directional pad right. To climb down. Vigor 50. Moon Clan. Place 4. Moon Clan Marauder. 70. Moon Clan Marauder. Vigor 80. Moon Clan Marauder. Moon Clan Invader. Vigor 63%. Moon Clan Mauler. 73%. Blake. Moon Clan Mauler. Moon Clan Mauler. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Your equipment is fully broken. Visit a blacksmith to repair. The unascended has escaped. Barrier 31%. Life 100%. Vigor 100%. Ascent complete. Rites of Ascension 26,952. Barrier 0%. Moon Clan Marauder. Plague Swamp. Moon Clan Invader. Vigor 69%. Moon Clan Marauder. Vigor 95%. Plague Swamp. Moon Clan Mauler. Vigor 73. Vigor 38%. Moon Clan Marauder. Vigor 100%. Barrier. Moon Clan Marauder. Life 91%. Moon Clan Marauder. Vigor 30%. Barrier 0%. Moon Clan Marauder. Life 60%. SWRM Vessel Overage 11. SWRM Vessel Overage 11. Barrier 28%. Life 70%. Kegistan. Dry Steps. Dungeon. Directional pad right. Search in Party Finder. Right analog stick down. List in Party Finder. Life 80%. Chani Walkir 10. Lost Pack. Right trigger. Interact. Chani Walk. Valley of the Strayed. Life 90%. Horror Vulcan reinforcement. Life 100%. Horror. Vigor 50. Vigor. Barrier 0. Horror Archer. Vigor 93%. Horror Archer. Vigor Spider. Vigor 93%. Horror Archer. Chani Walkir 10. Horror Archer. Life 83%. Spider. Horror Captain. Barrier 78%. Horror Captain. Vigor 61%. Horror Captain. Vigor 92%. Desolate. Stone. Moon Clan Marauder. Life 93%. Moon Clan Marauder. SWRM Vessel Vigor 25%. Moon Clan Mauler. Shawnee Walker 10. Vigor 46%. Barrier 28%. Vigor 66%. The Baron Steeps. Vigor 86%. Bring the Frost. Vile 1. Bloody Pile. Vile Overseer. Aldkin Reinforcement. Spider. Spider. Johnny Walker. Spider Hook. SPI. Spider. SPID early. Spider. Spider Hook. Spider. SPID. Spider. SPID. Spider Host. Spider. Spider. SPID early. Spider Host. Spider Host. Spider. Spider. SPID early. SPID early. SPID. Spider. SPID joint. Spider. Wretched Spider. Dreadful Spider. Spider. SPID. Spider. Vigor 14%. Spider. Spider Hook. Spider. Spider. SPID. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive a checkpoint. Your equipment is fully broken. Visit a blacksmith to repair. Fiery Spider. Jar of Souls. Mastery. Collect 50 enemy souls, 16 50ths. Shawnee Walker 11. Fiery Spider. Fiery Spider. Mastery. Collect 50 enemy souls, 26 50ths. Shawnee Walker 11. Barrier, 0%. Spider Hose. Shawnee Walker 11. Barrier, 28%. Vigor 6. Spider. Shawnee Walker 11. Vigor 83%. Drifter's Boots. Event complete. Jar of Souls. Radiant Chest. Right trigger. Interact. Spider. Caldera. Directional pad right. To climb up. Directional pad right. Shawnee Walker 11. Vigor 50%. Aldkin Reinforcement. SWRM Vessel Overage 12. Vigor 70%. Slain Miner. Wreck Bloody Pile. Vigor 90%. Vile Shaman. Vile 1. Vile Shaman. Flesh Pressure. Succubus. Succubus. Life 85%. Succubus. Aldkin Reinforcement. Vigor 83%. Succubus. Life 90. Succubus. Vigor 60. Flesh Pressure. Barrier 28%. Succubus. Vigor 88%. Barrier 0%. Vigor 60. Oppressor. Life 82%. Slain Merchant. Slain Merchant. Right trigger. Interact. Life 99%. Barrier 28%. Flesh Pressure. File 1. File 1. File 1. File 1. Life 61%. Slain Merchant. Slain Merchant. Right trigger. Interact. Life 71%. Barrier 28%. File 1. File 1. File 1. SWRM Vesselofrage 12, the Barren Steeps. Barrier, 28%. The Bleak Expanse, Bile Fiend. Bile Fiend, Bile Fiend, Bile 1, Bile Fiend, Bile 1, Crusher, Life 66, Crusher, Flesh Thresher, Crusher, Flesh Thresher, Succubus, Life, Succubus, Life 20%, Succubus, Life 6%. Life 16%, Life 27, Life 41, Flesh Thresher, Flesh Thresher, Life 66%, Flesh Thresher, Life 79%, Flesh Thresher, Life 92%. Charge. Slain Village, Vile Wounders, Barrier, 26%, Vile 1, Vigor 46%, Jars. Vigor 75%. Barrier, 0%. Vigor 96%. Oppressed Vile, Tainted. Oppressed Vile 1. Vigor 70%. Oppressed. Vigor 95%. Flesh Pressure. Vile 1. Vile 1. Oppressed Vile 2. Vigor 60%. Oppressor. Oppressor. Vigor 97%. Inawi 28. Flesh Thresher. Dreadful Succubus. Barrier 0%. Flesh Thresher. Succubus. Flesh Thresher. Flesh Thresher. Flesh Succubus. Life Flesh Thresher. Life 36%. Succubus. Life 37. Life 7. Life 83%. Life 96%. Vigor 63%. Shivering Succubus. Life 52%. Life 73%. Hulkin Reinforcement. Right Trigger. Interact. Remaining 28. Life 36%. Vigor 75%. Inawi Flesh Pressure. Vigor 95%. Hulking Reinforcement. Life 49%. Barrier 28%. Inawi 28. Life 59%. Barrier 0%. Tainted, Shivering, Flesh Thresher. Thundering Succubus. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Your equipment is fully broken. Visit a blacksmith to repair. Inawi 28. Thundering Succubus. Inawi 28. Thundering Succubus. Barrier 31%. Barrier Hulkin Reinforcement. Life 69%. Vigor 69%. Vigor 70%. Vigor 90%. The Forgotten Wastes. Barrier 28%. Frostbite Trails. Inawi 28. Barrier 0%. Life 79%. Slain Villager. Prowler. 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 Vigor 69%. Storm Ward. Hulking Reinforcement. Storm Ward. Storm Ward. Storm Ward. Storm Ward. Life 39, life 50, life 60, life 78%. Life 88%. Warg. Aldkin reinforcement. Barrier, 27%. Storm Warg. Life 1, Storm Warg. Vigor 64%. Vigor 84%. Barrier 28%. Bone Wall. Vigor Vigor 62. Carver overseas. Vigor 100%. Life 55, life 71, Inawi 28. Life 94%. Bone Wall. Bone Wall. Carver Shaman. Vigor 66%. Carver Shaman. Vigor 86%. Carver Lunatic. Carver Lunatic. Barrier 2%. Vigor 60. Vigor 29%. Lost Pack. Right trigger. Interact. Barrier 29%. Bone Wall. Barrier. Bone Warrior Captain. Vigor 83%. Bone Warrior Sword Staff. Aldkin reinforcement. Barrier 28%. Inawi 28. Carver.
Is someone there?
Carver. Aldkin reinforced. Vigor 54. Vigor 17%.
Please.
Speak to the wayward soul.
I need your help.
Carver.
I can't see.
Carver. Vigor 50. Vigor 7. Vigor 33%. Carver. 16%. Carver. Barrier. Carver. Life 84%. Carver. Aldkin reinforcement. Carver. Vigor 88%. Carver. Innate. Carver. 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 Vigor 63%. Carver. Carver. Vigor 34%. Carver. Barrier 27%. Vigor 54%. Vigor 74%. Vigor 94%. Carver. Aldkin reinforcement. Right trigger. Interact. Aldkin reinforcement. Ice Clan Impic. Frostwind. Ice Clan Marauder. Life Arctic Bear. Arctic Bear. Vigor 6. Arctic Bear. Ice Clan Water. Vigor 83%. Ice Clan Shaman. Aldkin Reinforcement. Event joined. Demonic Epic. Storm War. Area. Storm War. Area. 0%. Storm Warg. Storm War. Storm War. Storm War. Storm War. Vigor 40s, Vigor 82%. Life 7, Storm Warg. Life 92%. Storm Warg. Demon, Storm, Prowler. Storm Prowler. Storm Warg. Life 82, Prowler. Storm Warg. Filter Block. Vigor 18%. Prowler. Vigor 39%. Vigor 59%. Directional pad right. To duck. Barrier 28%. Ice Clan Rock. Vigor 100%. Ice Clan Marauder. Barrier. Ice Clan Mauler. Ice Clan Marauder. Ice Clan Impaler. Life 69%. Barrier 28%. Western Ways. Life 79%. Ice Clan Marauder. Barrier 0%. Ice Clan Mauler. Vigor, Ice Clan Impaler. Arctic Bear. Vigor 88%. Ice Clan Impaler. Life 93%. Ice Clan Impaler. Ice Clan Impaler. Ice Clan Vigor 83%. Ice Clan Mauler. Loose Stone. Right trigger. Interact. Barrier 28%. Wretched Frost Twin. Tainted Frost Twin. Frost Twin. Life 57%. Wretched Frost Twin. Vigor 60. Life 39%. Life 27. Barrier. Right trigger. Interact. Life 27%. Life 14%. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Your equipment is fully broken. Visit a blacksmith to repair. Life 100%. Barrier 31%. Alternate reinforcement. Life 62%. Life 49%. Vigor, life 47%. Life 62. Life 7. Vigor 6. Vigor 27%. Strider's Vigor 48%. Kyovashad. Life 97%. Vigor 68%. Vigor 88%. Kielvashad Gatehouse. Highborn Style. Bring the Frost Bloom to Virica. Frost Bloom, Father's Cross. Containers. Southeast Foothills. Barrier, 28%. Event joined. Liberation. Enter Radiance Field Cemetery. Liberation. Enter Radiance Field Cemetery. Bone Warrior. Barrier. Bone Warrior. Bone Dot. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Southeast Foothills. Life 100%. Vigor 100%. Bone Warrior Corpse. Crawl Forest. Bone Warrior Captain. Bone Warrior. Bone Warrior. Life Vigor 45. Life 30. Vigor. Dot. Your equipment is fully broken. Visit a blacksmith to repair. Southeast Foothills. Life 100%. Vigor 100%. Bone Warrior Archer. Barrier 26%. Bone Warrior Captain. Life 67%. Bone Warrior. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Southeast Foothills. Life 100. Barrier 28%. Crawl Forest. Loose. Bone Warrior. Bone Warrior. Bone Warrior Corpse Axe. Barrier. Vigor 62%. Vigor 3. Bone Warrior. Life 60. Bone Warrior Corpse Axe. Life 42%. Bone Warrior Archer. Life 85. Bone Warrior. Bone Warrior Corpse Axe. Life 84%. Bone Warrior. Life 7. Life 83%. Vigor 26%. Bone Warrior Corpse Axe. Vigor 50. Bone Warrior. Life 63. Vigor 91%. Life 49. Bone Warrior Archer. Bone Warrior. Vigor 60. Bone Warrior Archer. Bone Warrior Archer. Life 6. Bone Warrior Archer. Life 6. Bone Warrior Corpse. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Life 100%. Vigor 100%. Barrier 28%. Southeast Foothills. Bone Warrior Corpse Axe. Bone Warrior. Bone Warrior. Bone Warrior. Vigor 25%. Vigor 85%. Vigor 70. Stone Villager. Right trigger. Interact. Life 93%. Containers. Barrier 28%. Containers. Bone Warrior Archer. Bone Warrior Captain. Vigor 7. Bone Warrior Archer. Bone Warrior Archer. Vigor 3%. Bone Warrior Archer. Vigor 23%. Vigor. Bone Warrior Corpse Axe. Vigor 7. Vigor 1. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Crawl Forest. Life 100%. Barrier 28%. Right trigger. Interact. Margrave. Barrier 0%. Yazan. Right. Yazan. Right trigger. Interact. Zaylan Cost. Right trigger. Interact. Stoina. Right trigger. Cathedral Seal. Zvenil. Cathedral Seal. Zvenil. Cathedral Seal. Right. Stoina. Zaylan Cost. Right trigger. Interact. Blacksmith. Blacksmith, Versec. South, Blacksmith, Versec. Repair. Item repaired. Right trigger. Interact. Crawl forest. Storm ward. Storm ward. Broken lock. Life 90%. Prowler. Vigor 89%. Storm ward. Vigor 39%. The Bitter Road. Vigor 60%. Vigor 91%. Bring the Frost Bloom to Virica. Frost Bloom. Bring the Frost Bloom to Virica. Albion Reinforcement. Right trigger. Interact. Glittering or Vein. Right trigger. Interact. Vigor 52%. Vigor 72%. Orvain. Spike Feet. Vigor 50 pots. Vigor 50%. Spike Feet. Aldkin Reinforcement. Vigor 52%. Casket. Vigor 86%. Pots. Vengeful Spirit. Barrier. Life 55%. Banshee. Life 32%. Life 40. Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit. Life Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit. Vigor 93%. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Life 100%. Barrier 28%. White Shade. Right trigger. Interact. Vigor 28%. Vigor 48%. Vigor 68%. Vigor 89%. Dismal Foothills. Vengeful Spirit. Odious Austin Reinforcement. Vengeful Spirit. Vigor 25%. Vengeful Spirit. Odious Vigor 40. Odious Vigor 22%. Gallows. Right trigger. Interact. Vigor 42%. Vigor 62%. Costs. SWRM Vessel Overage 12. Vigor 82%. Vengeful Spirit. Life 13%. Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit. Life 7%. Life 57%. Life 40%. Life 28%. Life 18%. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Ouija Hanny. Life 100%. IZA. Rings and Amulets. Right trigger. Karika Floodplain. Right trigger. Interact. Socks. Right trigger.
Pay attention.
Interact.
You never
Barrier,
use berries
28%.
and roots raw. They're poisonous.
What about the leaves and stems?
Ah, you see now. The leaves and stems should only be used raw. If they're cooked.
They're poisonous.
Correct.
SWRM Vessel Overage 12. SWRM vessel overage 12. SWRM vessel overage 12. SWRM vessel overage 12. Aldkin reinforcement. Path of desperation. Disease plague. Right trigger. Interact. Daska.
Come
Right
play
trigger.
with me if you need healing.
Interact.
Together in the light, we shall cleanse your ears.
Caravan under siege. Speak to the survivors. Speak to the rotting corpse. Future walk. Future remains. Rotting corpse. Future remains. Rotting corpse. Life. Rotting corpse. Life 69%. Life 59%. Event joined. Caravan under siege. Survived flesh rip. Flesh crawler. Shivering flesh rip. Life 60. Flesh rip. Aldkin reinforcement. Life 46%. Flesh crawler. Vigor 61%. Vigor 97. Life 38%. Life 50. Life 40%. Life 40. Life 52. Life 65. Life 78%. Life 48. Life 90. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive a checkpoint. Shocking. Pilgrim's Cave. Barrier 28%. Giant bat. Giant bat. Giant bat. Giant bat. Giant bat. Giant. Loose stone. Mission complete. Caravan under siege. 26,900 and containers. Giant bat. 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 Flesh river. Giant bat. Flesh river. Flesh crawler. Flesh. Giant bat. Giant bat. Flesh crawler. Flesh crawler. Flesh crawler. Flesh rip. Vigor 64. Flesh eater. Vigor containers. Vigor 87%. Flesh mauler. Vigor 61%. SWRM vessel overage 13. Vigor 81%. Flesh crawler. Flesh crawler. Vigor 57%. SWRM vessel overage 13. Vigor 77%. Giant bat. Vigor 100%. Vigor 40. Flesh mauler. Vigor 6. Flesh mauler. Vigor flesh. Barrier 0%. Containers. Barrier 28%. Flesh ripper. Flesh crawler. Flesh ripper. Vigor 100%. Vigor 75%. John Arrowy joined the party. 4-4. Vigor 96%. SWRM vessel overage 13. NYMYR Highlands. Dreadful skeleton archer. Vengeful fool. Dreadful Vengeful Spirit. Vigor 89%. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Dara 60, 266. Barrier, 28%. Vigor 94%. Dara 60, 266. Legion event join. Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit. Ultimate Reinforcement. SWRM. Vengeful Spirit. Vigor 33%. Dora. John Arrowy. Initiated a vote. Vote to start the Pit Artificer's Realm. Tier 40. Bottom action button accept left action button to Vigor 53%. Dara, John Arrowy, initiated a vote. Vigor 7, Putrid remains. Vigor 100%. Putrid remains. Slay enemies to provoke the servants of hell. Putrid remains. Vigor 7, Vigor 44%. Putrid remains. Vigor 40, Putrid remains. Vigor 70%. Putrid remains. Putrid remains. Vigor 50, Putrid remains. Putrid remains. Vigor 43%. Putrid remains. Putrid remains. Vigor 97%. Dara, Putrid remains. Putrid remains. Slay enemies. Putrid remains. Putrid remains. Vigor 25%. Artificer's Realm activated. The Pit, Tier 40. Wretched Rotting Corpse Team, Elite. Hired Mercenary is on standby. Vigor 9, Life 7. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive a check. Life 100%. Slay enemies. Putrid remains. Vigor 7. Putrid remains. Rotting Corpse Team. Vigor 6. Rotting Corpse Team. Putrid remains. Barrier. Putrid remains. Vigor 13%. The lead. Vigor 33%. The Gathering Legions. 6,738 XP. Vigor 53%. Vigor 74%. Whisper silenced. Legion event. +3. Vigor 94%. Reward unlocked. Challenge. Reward, Intense, Van, SWRM Vesselofrage 14. Basket. SWRM Vesselofrage 14. Pots. NYMYR Highlands. Bring the Frost, Vengeful Spirit. Ultimate Reinforcement. Skeleton Captain. Skeleton Archer. Skeleton Captain. Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit. Slain Crusader. Vengeful Spirit. Vigor 83%. Slain Crusader. Right trigger. Interact. Banshee. Ultimate Reinforcement. Your hired mercenary is on standby. Vigor 21%. Banshee. Vigor 82%. SWRM Vesselofrage 33. SWRM Vesselofrage 33. Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit. Aldkin reinforcement. Healing well. Right trigger. Skeleton. Skeleton corpse. Banshee. Banshee. Skeleton corpse act. Skeleton corpse act. Skeleton corpse act. Skeleton. Area. Skeleton corpse axe. Vigor 39%. Skeleton. Power 60. Aldkin reinforcement. Vigor 90%. Dara 60. 266. Venge plus spirit. Vigor 69%. Slain's vengeful spirit. Vengeful spirit. Vigor 3. Skeleton corpse axe. Area. Slain infected. Right trigger. Interact. Dara 60. 266. Area. 0%. Dara 16. Mother's chosen. Vigor 73%. Flesh threshold. Vigor 50%. Barrier 28. Vigor 71%. Vigor 16%. Aldkin reinforcement. Vigor 36%. Dara 60. 266. Vigor 56%. Mother's chosen. Vigor 76%. Flesh threshold. Vigor 97%. Dara 60. 200. Painted gold. Mother's chosen. Mother's chosen. Savage precipice. Plague creeper. Toxic lurker. Vigor 75%. Egg sac. Vigor 95%. Feral. Bloodthirst. Arachnid horror. Putrid wasp. Putrid wasp. Nightmare toxic lurker. Arachnid horror. Toxic lurker. Plague creeper. Life 13%. Toxic lurker. Plague creeper. Vigor 84%. Arachnid horror. Minion. Life 16%. Life 26%. Arachnid horror. Plague creeper. Life 18%. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Bloodthirsty Arachnid horror. Life warg. Barrier 28%. Arachnid horror. Arachnid horror. Plague toxic lurker. Life 88%. Plague creeper. Minion. SWRM vessel overage 33. Aldkin reinforcement. Vigor 87. Vigor 51. Vigor 88. Life vigor 62%. Vigor life 14%. Plague creeper. Toxic lurker. Life 23%. Crude guard. Toxic lurker. Life 60. Life 80%. War. Plague creeper. War. SWRM vessel overage 33. Vigor plague creeper. Life barrier 26%. Toxic lurker. Toxic creeper. Toxic lurker. Vigor 90%. Toxic lurker. Plague creeper. Toxic lurker. SWRM vessel overage 33. Vigor 50%. Barrels. Vigor 70%. Vigor 90%. SWRM vessel overage 33. Toxic lurker. Plague creeper. Area. Plague. Toxic lurker. Life 60 toxic lurker. Life you will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Barrier 28%. Vigor 74%. Zenkus joined the party, 3/4. SWRM vessel overage 33. Vigor bloodthirsty toxic lurker. Life 20%. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Life 100%. Barrier 28%. Toxic lurker. Plate 3. Toxic lurker. Toxic lurker. Arachnid horde. Life 89. Arachnid horde. Life 70. Arachnid horde. Life 80. Toxic lurker. Life 98%. Plague creeper. Vigor 63%. SWRM vessel overage 33. Vigor 83%. Plague creeper. Arachnid horde. Vigor 100%. Toxic lurker. You have died. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Fiery toxic lurker. Life 1. SWRM vessel overage 33. Barrier 28. Plague 3. Vigor 9%. Plague 2. Plague 3. Vigor 35%. Plague 3. Plague 3. Hungry toxic lurker. SWRM vessel overage 33. Vigor 6. Arachnid horde. Toxic lurker. Life, Vigor 83%. Vigor 6. Plague creeper. Minion. Arachnid horde. Minion. Arachnid horde. Vigor 28. Vigor. Life 55. Vigor 4. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. SWRM vessel overage 33. SWRM vessel overage 33. Barrier 28%. Arachnid horde. Alpine reinforcement. SWRM vessel overage 33. Vigor 100. Vigor 62%. Vigor 46%. Vigor 44. Vigor 8%. Plague creeper. Life 45. Plague creeper. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Your equipment is close to breaking. Visit a blacksmith to repair. Bloodthirsty toxic lurker. Barrier 31%. Life 100%. SWRM vessel overage 33. Loose stone. Right trigger. Loose stone. Step band. Plague creeper. Plague creeper. Plague creeper. Bloodthirsty toxic lurker. Plague creeper. Arachnid horde. Poly toxic lurker. Vigor 74%. Life 67%. Ward. Life 56%. Bloodthirsty toxic. Zenkus 47. Toxic lurker. Life 88. Plague creeper. Life 100%. Aldkin reinforcement. Vigor 32%. Vigor 52%. Barrier 28%. Vigor 80%. Plague creeper. Plague creeper. Life 7. Life 60%. Vigor. Life 48%. Iraq. Critical. Plague creeper. Toxic lurker. Toxic lurker. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Your SWRM vessel overage. Plague creeper. Barrier 28%. Toxic lurker. Vigor 20. Toxic lurker. Vigor putrid wasp. Barrier 0%. Zenkus 37. SWRM vessel overage 33. Barrier 28%. Plague. Arachnid horror. Arachnid horror. Toxic lurker. Contraband. Right trigger. Event joint. Waves of dark. Plague creeper. Toxic lurker. Plague creeper. Sick Altkin reinforcement. Toxic. Plague creeper. Plague creeper. Plague creeper. Arachnid horror. SW. Plague creeper. Plague creeper. Plague creeper. Plague creeper. Vigor 62. Period. Life 80. Vigor 60. Vigor 100%. Life 70. Vigor Altkin reinforcement. Life 66%. Altkin reinforcement. Vigor 49. Vigor 20. Life 55%. Life Vigor 50. Life 53%. Life 20%. Arachnid horror. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Life 100%. Contraband. Interact. Barrier 28%. Plague creeper. SWRM vessel. Toxic lurker. Minion. Barrier 0%. Toxic lurker. Minion. Vigor 69%. Toxic lurker. Minion. Vigor 90%. Plague creeper. Vigor 0. Vigor 94%. Toxic feral. Life 88%. Vigor 70. Altkin reinforcement. Life 60%. Arachnid horror. Toxic lurker. Vigor 84%. Arachnid horror. Arachnid horror. Vigor 62%. Toxic lurker. Vigor 82. Vigor 62. Vigor 20. Vigor life 28%. Event complete. Vigor 28%. Vigor 48%. Vigor 68%. Barrier 28%. SWRM vessel overage 33. Vigor 88%. Barrier 0%. Plague creeper. Red crumbling pass. Life 38%. Desert rapids. Desert rapids. Life 51%. Scorpion. Vigor 60. Life 20%. Vigor 20. Buried cache. Right trigger. Interact. Life 34%. Scorpion. Scorched sting. Vigor. Scorched sting. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Life 100%. Vigor 100. Buried cache. Right trigger. Interact. Barrier 28%. Scorpion. Vigor. Barrier 2%. Barrier. Vigor 4. Vigor 20%. Containers. Vigor 4. Vigor 63%. Altkin reinforcement. Barrier 28%. Vigor 84%. Zincus 37. SWRM vessel overage 30. Carrot highborn style. Carrot pennant faith legacy. Rare ring. Speedy van inner all smiting lip all gold cruisers adventurers. Bubtra joined the party. 4/4.